All right, YouTube, Matt M. Roy back once again, streaming actually from a different computer. Thought I'd kind of shake things up a little bit. It's just going to be a quick rant video for you guys. You know that inevitably I have to do these every once in a while when something really irritates me. And, well, that's happening to me this morning. So hopefully I can gain strength from some of you out there. And maybe you can also do the same from me. Trying to get the lighting better here. Might be about as good as we're going to get. So I got up this morning, my usual time, usually like around 7:30. I probably slept in a little bit later. I think I maybe got up like around 7:45 this morning. First thing I do is check my messages. Now, I should preface this by saying last night I had someone tell me they were going to be coming over this morning to drop off a repair. That never happened. I never heard from them. And generally I won't make calls, especially on a Monday morning, because I get it. People are trying to wake up. They're groggy. It's the start of the week. Maybe they're trying to get over the weekend. So I got up, had my breakfast. Mom and I we're still thinking about doing a bike ride. I mean, it's almost 11 o'clock now, and I really want to get my day going. But I actually had someone else saying they're going to come by and purchase a computer from me this morning. Now, they said they're going to message me when they're on the way. And that was about an hour ago, and have not heard anything from them yet. So I don't want to get into a lot of these rant videos, if you will. And I'm not really great at it either. I try to give people the benefit of the doubt. But you know what? It really irritates me that, yes, I know you are busy, like we all are busy, but if you say you're going to do something, if you say you are going to go somewhere and you're going to be there, just do it, please, unless something happens. And I get it. We all have problems in life. We all have things that come up, emergencies, and I do understand that. But if you tell somebody that you're going to be somewhere at a certain time, just do it. And if you can't do it, at the very least, have the common decency, the common courtesy to give them a call. Say, hey, look, I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. Something came up. I really can't be there. And you know what? Lie about it. If you don't feel like coming for whatever reason, to make the other person feel better, tell a little white lie. Yeah, I know. My Christian subscribers out there are probably saying, hey, Matt, no, terrible. You never should lie. Well, I don't necessarily buy that. A little white lie every now and then, especially to help somebody out, to help them so they don't waste their time, to spare their feelings. I think God will let that pass. But it just really irritates me to think that, I'm sitting here all morning and I'm making myself busy. Don't get me wrong. You can see those wipes in the background there. I've been cleaning. I rearranged this computer desk. This is the one that's by my clothes closet, by the way. Excuse me. And I zip tied a lot of the cables. I have an interesting story about that too. I basically zip tied all my cables together, then pulled a little too hard on my keyboard and destroyed the keyboard. So now I have to go with a wireless keyboard here, but that's neither here or there. The point is, if you really, really need to cancel a meeting, a scheduled event, what have you, then just have the common courtesy to give somebody a message saying, hey, look, I'm so sorry. I can't make it today. Something came up. I've been guilty of this in the past too, folks. Don't get me wrong. I've done it to people in the past, and I hate it when people do it to me. That's why when I do it to people, I feel really, really guilty. Like when I polished off that bag of Doritos late last night, and my punishment for doing that, by the way, was a night full of heartburn. I actually didn't get to sleep till about midnight. And even then, I could feel the heartburn coming up into my throat. So there's always, for every minute of pleasure, or I think it goes to every hour or minute of pleasure, there's an equal amount of pain. So if you have something that's really, really good, especially if you're eating it, then chances are you're going to pay for it somewhere else later on. And in my case, it was heartburn. but I'm feeling much better today, and I'm definitely back on the bandwagon. So we got 2 watchers. I'm very curious. How am I coming through? I'm using my old Logitech C920, and I don't actually have the Yeti mic. So what you're seeing me and hearing me, the way you're doing that right now, is 100% through this old webcam. And back in the day, this actually did a really good job. Am I coming through loud and clear? I probably should have asked that before I started this whole thing, but it is what it is. I forget sometimes. I do kind of like the lighting over here, though. I might actually switch my Yeti mic to this particular side. The only thing is the computer I have here isn't the greatest. It's one of those Dells that I got from that haul. It's an Optiplex 3020, 4th Gen i3 4160, running at 3.6 gigahertz. Clear picture and sound. Awesome. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize, let me readjust this a little bit here. A lot of people don't realize that Core i3s can actually be very, very powerful systems. It really just depends. A lot of times, oh wow, that light was actually helping. A lot of times you really don't need a higher end system like an i5 or an i7. This particular computer is my data backup machine. So when I get a customer's computer in and maybe they're buying a new system or a refurbished one from me and they have their old computer and they need to get their data backed up, I go ahead and do it to this computer. I have an external Lossier 1 terabyte hard drive hooked up to it. And it does a great job. But not only that, I mean, I don't even have that high end of a video card here. I think the video card in here is like a Radeon HD 8490. Granted, it's got a gig of memory. So if you guys are looking for a basic vlogging setup, this paired with that Logitech C920, which isn't even really a streaming webcam, actually looks pretty good. Mark Cummings said, "What's happening, Matt? You're coming through loud and clear." Not too much. I just felt like doing a quick rant video this morning. I had a few people that snubbed me on business this morning. I'm not going to mention names, of course. And, I'm not really all that mad at them. I'm just kind of mad at the situation because I wanted to get out early for a bike ride, mainly because this is going to be the only nice day. We are looking at 3 days, count them, 3 days of rain. So basically Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's going to rain off and on all those days. It's going to be really cold. Today is the one and only nice day. So I think what I am going to do, I'm going to eat my lunch and then I'm going to go out for a bike ride. I don't care. If somebody comes by, they'll just have to wait for us to get back because you need to set the goals for yourself and you need to make sure that people don't take advantage of that. And yes, you want to be available from time to time for people, but if somebody is not coming at a time that they say they're going to come, forget about it. Just do what you need to do. Move on. All right, tubers, that's it for this live stream. I mainly just needed to rant, and I want to see how this setup worked. The door is driving me crazy because the pressure from having the window open is making it go back and forth. If you can, please click that like button. Please remember to like and subscribe. And as always, have a blessed day, everybody.